No, I will not be silent. My internet got jammed on me again. Man, I should have Uncle Will in the house. Ah, oh, what do I talk about now? Here, let's go through some of this stuff. There's those Epstein letters, you know what I mean? And remember, I talked to my what'd you tell him about me? Did you tell him that that guy thinks he's Jesus? He has Jesus in him. And what's your pastor say to you, bud? What'd your pastor say to you? Did he say, hey, Cassville, wake up, buddy. You have Jesus in you. Well, tell your pastor he should fucking give me a call. Maybe I can set him on the straight and narrow, eh? Maybe I could convince him that, well, hey, he's letting a bunch of pedos run his world, and well, if he was really with Christ, he'd have some awareness and he'd be fighting for more things than fucking church service. You know what I mean? He'd make it Jesus his life's mission with no submission. Hey, is he more of a Paul preacher or a Jesus preacher, bud? Because I would love to talk to him. Hey, that would be great. You set that up. Because hey, last time I asked a preacher to talk, he fucking no trespass me, but Christians these days, eh? You Christian there? Are you a Christian, buddy? Are you a good little Christian there? Yes, you are, aren't you, buddy? You're worshiping something you're not supposed to, aren't you, Will? Will. Casville. Hey, who are you supposed to give the glory to, bud? Who? Your father. But he's not your father right now, but Satan's your father. Jesus told you that way back that day. Satan is your father, people. Come on, let's put your brains on God. That's how we bring God into this world. We got to get it off Satan. And well, you guys got it on men's brains. get your get your fucking membranes together. Well, let's all use our own brains. And then when we come together, when we use all our brains together, we become a super brain because we don't all think the same. Hey, Gashville, we're all here on a different mission. But unfortunately, you've taken the devil's submission. Don't know why. Anyways, speaking of preacher man, ask him what he thinks. Ask him to go watch Candace, or is he on the side of, hey, what does he think about thou shalt not kill? How does he think about our friends Benjamin Netanyahu? Hey, should the preacher man have his stuff going? Come on, guys, or at least be on the internet going, hey, let's come up with some solutions. Let's stop this. Donald Trump is not a man of God if he supports this. This is silliness. We need to help Donald. He doesn't know he's stupid. And does he have the Epstein files? Is he protecting pedos? Or is he protecting himself? Which one is it? We need to know. We have the right to know. He is the leader of the free world. Hey, Castro, is that what your preacher man's like? Well, okay. I hope he has Jesus. Does he have something that makes him good and makes him feel good? And like a lot of people can use the feel good Jesus to make them better. You know what I mean? But not really. Hey, because you got to face your problems when you're with the real Jesus. Hey, you know that, right? Jesus was a problem solver. Yeah, and he said, "Come follow me and try and be a problem solver." Pick up that little cross right there because you start trying to solve the problems, and you start noticing the Pharisees are the problem, and well, really, you're the problem too, Cashville. But they got you by the brain. You got an excuse, okay? Here's your way out, but you got to repent for what you did because you still did it. You know what I mean? But then you can get over it because you know you've been brainwashed to do it. Hey, it was never meant to be this way for you, buddy. The saint has gotten in the way. You're supposed to know to pick up your cross and be a fucking man. And if you see a problem, try and solve it. If you can't solve it by yourself, try and show other people where the problem might be and ask for their help to solve it. Because it's only a few meatheads in our way, bud. And you only have to hit one of them and the rest will crumble. Hey? We can even hit two of them at one time, eh? What do you think? Donald Trump and Bill Gates? Hey? We could find out if they're innocent too, though. That's the sweet thing. And we could find out who they really are. Wouldn't you like to know, Cashville, who they really fucking are, bud? Why would Bill Gates need farmland? Why does JD Vance want farm be in a business that wants to be in the same business as Bill Gates? Why, bud? Because they want to own and control everything? Do you think maybe your farmers are getting the squeeze right now? When you go to the fucking when you go to the Burger King, you're gonna say, "Where's the beef?" or "Where's the beef from?" and is it beef? If it's coming from over there, do they really have the standards and all that that we have over here? Where is it? Is it Argentina? There's questions on Argentina, but I'm just telling you. I don't know why. I got a feeling. And I think Barron Trump has a feeling too. What kind of feeling that is, I don't know, but he might be your next savior. You know what I mean? He comes from a divine thing like fucking Donald Trump. You got the bloodline. Is that bloodline divine? Of course, they're all divine. We're all can be water and spirit, right? It doesn't matter about the blood. They've been tricked and fooled. Jesus tried to warn them. Don't get caught in the blood clot. Become water and spirit. Lay within the truth. You know what I mean? Keep going. You won't have a channel. Carl. Fucking, I don't care, buddy. I am the channel, bitch. And you're about to get your channel changed. Or you can stay in your damn same channel, same damn station, and we'll get your damnation. Say! It's no longer USA, though, is it? There's a new chant in town, and what is it, Willard? What is it? It's mega, mega, mega. And Willard, did you do your studies like Carl asked you to? Did you do them? What is a mega? What is a mega? It's a high satanic priest. Hey, Willard. Is it? Is it? Is it? You know, you watched Candace. Does she talk about a mega corporation? But a mega corporation. And well, every mega corporation, like Candace said, I didn't make this shit up, buddy. I'm just thinking it would be funny if the King Mega was actually the mega out of the mega corporation, the bad corporation, one of the ones running the world. That'd be funny though. I'm not saying it's true, bud. We just gotta ask the questions. You know what I mean, brother? Hey, Donald, did you know what Anton LaVey's last words were when he left this planet? Hey, did do you know is that true? Did he have regrets? Because he never wanted to be reborn. He died in regrets, Don. And it sounded like he was panicking. Do you wanna take that chance? Don? Don Don? Rolling, rolling, rolling. Are we rolling with Trump? Hey, my friend. Just mad that his wife runs his household. Well, but what if I told you guys? Be fucking honest, okay? I do the best that I can with what I have, but I gotta be careful. So yeah, yeah. That's what I say. Narcissistic abuse is a motherfucker. They find ways to fucking tame your brain. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you. The Sherry one. Well, thank you, Sherry. I hope you stick around and I can get to know you and I love you. I want the best for you. I can tell you that. Whether I like you yet or not is to be determined. But if all you want is the truth, there'd be never any reason for me to not like you. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean you have to have the truth. That's like me. In fact, I don't mind being wrong. You know what I mean? It's a good thing. Finding out you're wrong, then you know you don't have to hold on to bullshit. It's not your fault. Got programmed incorrectly. Well, Sherry, I tried to, you know what I mean? God knows. That's why it doesn't matter what these people say. God knows. I can't lie. I could sit here and tell all the lies I want. That only puts me in hell because God knows everything about me. Fuck these haters. Well, Sherry, that's what I say to them too, but look at them. Look at them. They don't care about themselves. They're just hurting. They want to hurt me the way that they're hurting, but they don't realize they're hurting themselves in a much worse way than they could ever hurt me. To sell your soul for just hating me for what? I'll ask them. What do you guys hate me for? What is it you hate about me? What is it that makes me crazy and I should be fucking treated the way that I believe that I have, you know what I mean? Like you guys say, there's receipts out there for everything. You can't hide from this world anymore. It's all recorded. There's either a digital blueprint or there's a recordings or documentation, and you can't run and hide. I tried to warning you guys. And you guys started using shit against me and you didn't want to talk to me about it. I said I put it on the internet for a reason. I didn't think you guys would be stupid enough just to make your own fucking stories up, but hey, go ahead. I just talked to him. He's willing to hop on the phone with you later today. Is he gonna be ready for me, Cashville? Because I will, man. I'll give it to him nicely, kindly. I'm never nicely, kindly. I'll say, "Hey, bud, what's your version of Jesus?" And then I'll give you mine. And then you show me where I'm wrong. 'Cause I'm telling you right now, Cashville, you better ask him to think about it first. Think about who Jesus is to him and what his responsibility is back to Jesus. I like this book. But what it tells me is there's 10 simple rules. Those are what commandments are, Cashville. Per the rules. It's the law, okay? And then throughout the book, because they never learned that. They never learned to follow those 10 commandments. They found it too hard because men kept adding shit and people were forgetting how simple it was and trying to complicate it, right? Okay, you get that. So the book says a guy's coming in, he's gonna show you the way. He's gonna be the guy. Pay attention to him. Okay. So Jesus was saying the same thing. I am the law of Moses. Get back to the basics because all this other shit is just theater and bullshit with these Pharisees. They're gonna take you to hell because they're controlling your brains. So what you want to do is you want to follow the way I am. And what was he doing? He was following the truth. He was dying for what he believed in. The truth. Believe in the truth, right? But it's as simple as that. Jesus is the way. And he told you the 10 commandments. And he even simplified it even more by bringing it down to two that would encompass them all. You know what I mean? These are all stories, Cashville. These are all stories. They're gospels of men who found God. Ordinary men, just like Jesus. He was a fucking human, dude. He was a human. And do you know how he got to be who he was? He did it through believing in himself. Why do you think when he went home he couldn't do any miracles, right? Because they didn't believe in him. They didn't know what he'd done previously, right? What was Jesus always saying? Castle, do you get this? Believe in me and believe in yourself. That girl who grabbed his garment, he looked at her and said, it is your belief. It's like that guy, the Gentile, right? Where he's like, help me, Jesus. And Jesus is like, okay. And he's like, you can do it from here. I believe you. I know you can do it. I know you can. I believe you can. I know you can. What was Jesus's response? What was his response, Cashville, to his own people? He's like, this dude believes in me more than you guys do. He's telling me what I can do. That's how much he believes in me. You skip you skip the easy lessons, bud. You let me know where I'm wrong. Because in order to be with God, you're going to have to become Moses. You're going to have to become David. You're going to have to become Jeremiah. Trust me, I became Jeremiah a lot. Fucking whining, sniveling little bitch. Fucking God, please, no. Do you know how hard it is to do this, Goshville? I know what other people think, but it's really hard when nobody can tell me where I'm wrong. It's kind of disgusting. I don't have to be the Mashiach. I just have to be with God. But in order to do that, I have to know who I am and my power in God and not let anybody bring me down, especially not you, my friend. You have demons and they are making you weak and powerless, bud. You're Carl, that's it. That's right. I'm a free fucking man and I can't be in this world because you won't acknowledge your fucking world, you dumb shithead. You get the things that are coming for your children and you just fucking I go to church. Jesus. I'm sorry to tell you, bud. She's a relationship, and I think you lack because you don't have courage. You don't have anything. You can't even tell me where I'm wrong. You're not a man that takes care of Nashville. I've taken care of my family just fine, bud. I don't even want to be here, and I take care of them. So don't fucking give me that shit. You know what I mean? I also feel bad because I know that if I'm not here, they can't afford this place. So that puts added pressure on top of somebody. You know what I mean? But that's the system. Put the fear in that if you do the right thing for yourself, you're going to hurt others, even though they can continuously keep fucking hurting you. You don't get that, do you, bro? Because you're incapable of listening or understanding or putting yourself in anybody else's shoes. The problem is you're able to reach kids on the internet. Well, what is it I'm doing that is against the kids? And maybe they'll get the idea that there's not a good future for them coming, and maybe they can convince you to help bring them a better future. Eh, Castro? Would that be better? Could we do that? Hey, go grab your kids, have a listen to me. Hey, kids, would you like a better world where you don't have a Federal Reserve, where you're not in debt right off the bat, and when you have kids, well, you know what I mean? Like, do you not get that you're ran by a couple dickheads? Do you not understand that, Castro? You don't get it. And you don't want to go after the kitty diddlers because you're sick and you're weak and you're pathetic and you pretend to be a tough guy, just like Willard. Think about it, Carl. You're a false prophet. No, no, I'm as real as it gets, Will. Uh, if I'm not a prophet, I'm crazy, okay? I'm crazy for God and I'm willing to work for him. And I don't see where I'm doing the wrong things, buddy. I'm just asking some questions, wanting to figure out what the truth is. That's all. What's wrong with wanting to know the truth? If Bill Gates and Donald Trump are good men, I'd love to find out. But I don't think so, bud. I don't. I really don't. I could go through the list of shit on Trump or Bill Gates or whatever if you want it. You know what I mean? I can give you the same hoodoo voodoo. You don't like the answers you get. What answers do I get, bud? What answers do I get? Is Bill Gates a problem in the world? Just answer that fucking question, you meathead. Answer the fucking question. I don't care if you think I'm a false prophet. I don't mean to be a prophet, bud. I'm not here for your love. I'm not here to profit off of you. You know what I mean? Hey, that's what I'm telling you. Kenneth Copeland's going to want to buy a book. I don't need anybody's money, bud. I definitely don't need your love. I've went 6 years without a human conversation. I think I'm fucking good. You know what I mean? But yeah, here I am still, Uncle Will, knowing that there's good people out there suffering. But here I am, and I have to penetrate this wall of demons to get to anybody semi good. And I hopefully maybe Sherry is the good one, and maybe she'll have conversations with me, and you twat waffles will leave, and we can talk about cool shit. You know what I mean? We can actually have a conversation about Three High Atlas, eh? Are they lying to us about how it send us fucking messages? Is that a comment? We're definitely gonna have to one of these times, Sherry. May maybe I'll try and figure out how to get this, or maybe you have a YouTube channel. Either or. I'll try and get someone to show me how to get uh, that thing so I can have people on my YouTube. If you ever want to do it on your channel, just throw something in my comment section and I'll go and sub up to you and oh yeah, good. Your government just said they're broke. Dude, I've been warning my people. I don't just come after the Americans, dude. I'm not Matt Walsh. I do not hate America the way he hates Canadians, okay? I do not. I want people to be with God wherever they reside. I just don't want them to identify with evil. You know what I mean? I'm just that's all. But yeah, my government, it's evil too, bud. Klaus Schwab is on video saying he penetrated it. You know what I mean? The same organization that's on video saying, Uncle Will, you're hackable. Like, that's Noah Harari, bud. Go into your little YouTube search and go, Noah Harari, hackable. And it'll tell you right there. Flirting with strangers. Oh my goodness. You just gotta turn everything, bud. Do you think out of what world do you think I'm out here chasing women? Hey, bud. Like, I'm out here to try and help women. But if they want men in their sports, there's nothing I can do. I gotta give that up. I gotta give her up, but I'm just fucking it's hard, Uncle Will. It's hard because, like I said, there's that Canadian weightlifter woman, man, and fuck her story. It'll break your heart. And fucking like to go from fucking wanting death and fucking and just being a just bottom of the barrel human being, and you find this love and passion and it brings you back to life and it gets stolen by a man. In fact, when you stand up and say, "I don't think a man should be doing this with me. I don't think this is right," you can get kicked out of your sport. This is the world that I'm living in, dude. Like, I'm serious. I'm fucking dead serious. I man, I showed you those clips of that big thick dude. Well, whatever. Like, just with actual girls, and I was appalled, and I thought that was enough to turn my stomach, but when the guy went to interview the guy who was playing on the girls' team, right? He was shy, he was a shy girl, and he ran away, but, like good women, they wanna stick together, right? Then all the rest of them came to the other one's rescue. It was fucking weird as shit. I actually cried. I cried like a bitch, Will. You wanna tell me this world is not satanic? Sure, I couldn't give 2 shits if you're gay or not. Are you pretending to be something you're not? Are you putting somebody in harm? My job is to bring people to the truth, connect them to God. I'm not to say what's right or wrong for people. That's for them to figure out. Go through the 10 commandments, learn God, be with Jesus, figure out what the truth of you is. I don't know. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, I do not think Jesus is looking at these Christians who sit out there and wait to antagonize homosexuals. Like, I don't know where they think they're doing good on that one. They don't know that their job is to be an inspiration and try and bring people to Christ. And unfortunately, right now, it's all about niceness. Like, I'm sorry, I watch someone like Bryce Crawford who has tons of views, tons and tons. Ruslan. And I'm telling you, I want them to be with Jesus, but I don't think they are. I think they're gross. They got bubblegum Jesus. And that's how pedophiles run the world. When you're not brave enough to just stand up and ask some questions, it's that easy to ask questions. But as you can see, this is humanity today. Look at these people. This is what they choose to do with their time on earth, is to try and make me think that there's something wrong with me. It's like trying to convince me that I've been violent or suicidal and I needed 5 trips to a fucking mental hospital for something that never happened. Because, like these fucking retreads say, there's evidence of everything. There's reports and everything. So I'd love to see one, one, one incident. That would be pretty hard pressed to fucking tell the world that there's not an incident of violence and suicide, and yet you hospitalize somebody 5 times for that. Seems odd, seems weird, Uncle Will. Like I said, there was some weird shit that went on in that hospital. Like I said, there was some weird shit with the police too. Hey, what do you mean he snuck in his son's room? I've never snuck in my son's room. What they're trying to do is make you think that I molested my children or something. That's what they're trying to get you, convince you to think. Because there is a video out there, because I put it on the internet of my wife saying something that was a half truth. Okay. So basically, I got a super duper mystic fucking journey through mental fucking hell. And I was struggling. And at a time, I thought everybody was satanic and it was one big sex cult. And I had my reasons. There was shit going on that I was hearing and stuff like that that is real. And but I was taking it to the fullest. And at that time, people weren't supposed to be around me, and people were coming into my bedroom when I was sleeping and taking my stuff. It's a long story, but anyways, I got so mental in the head that I thought people were violating me in my sleep. And I went and asked my son if they were violating me because I was going out of my head, and somehow that makes me a pervert for asking a fucking question because I had no one to talk to. I was mentally struggling. I don't know if you know this or not, Sherry. Psychiatrists don't talk to you these days. No, they're pill distributors. You know what I mean? They hear your story and they decide what fucking pill to give you, and then they don't talk to you anymore. You know what I mean? At least that's my fucking I can prove that. And if you don't take their shit, that's when you're in big trouble. Give no reaction, searching truth, and you owe no one. No, that's the thing though, my main account blocked. I don't have a problem telling my experience and what I was going through. That's the that's how I can relate to other people. who are mentally struggling and they know they have a fucking chance if they don't give up. Because every motherfucker will come after you. These motherfuckers have tried to take my fucking brain from me all the fucking time. And I have more faith in God and I will take the whole fucking world on. I don't fucking care. I will never stand for fucking pedophiles and I will never stand for fucking Satan and I will never not ask questions. I will never not be ignorant and think that I have the truth. Fuck you, Jay Press. Fuck you, Jay Press. You're only hurting yourself, pumpkin. You're gonna find out God's real. And you're gonna find out, and it's gonna hit you hard, honey. And you're gonna find out that you're making out here suffer. People like you turds fucking make people suffer out of your own fucking just get out of her, eh? What do you get out of her, Jay Press? You like seeing me cry like a bitch? I don't care. I cry way worse than this in front of God, bud. I got nothing to hide. I'm not ashamed of who I am or anything I fucking do because everything I do is for you, motherfucker, and your fucking kids. So if you want to fucking be with God, you might want to find out what the truth is, bitch. But, anyways, I've given you guys enough. Clip it up, show it all around. Look at Carl the bitch. I don't care, Will. I'm a coward, eh? I want you to eat that, Will. I want you to know you called me a coward. Of all the people in the world to call me a coward, the victim don't listen to the words like victim are triggered. Live in your truth, Carl. Everybody should live in their truth. Or not their truth. Try and live in the truth. That's where Jesus is. You know what I mean? People that want to live in their truth are stuck in what they want. And it's got to be what you think the truth is. Because a lot of people don't want to face the truth because it does hurt. J. J. Press is a cow. Well, J. Press is gonna find out he is a cow. But anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say, hey, this has been the best show ever. Like, hey, and now I got son of a gunner in here now, and now I don't want to leave because, but I got to. I gotta go recharge. I want to stay and talk to you guys because I got people in here who actually want to talk. But hey, hopefully people come back again. I just gotta go get myself recharged. Have a good day.